Okay, here we are. Today's date is July the 13th, 2013. Here we are in front of the Hodson Terrace building on Millage Avenue. I am standing at the very front of this building. And as you can see, this is Millage Avenue. Many cars coming by. There's the 5 Points Fire Station, Hodson Pharmacy, Waffle House, coffee shop, gas station. There is a dance-style dance-wear shop here, a Dance FX, which is a talent passion dance studio. There is a Fitness at 5, which is a 24-hour fitness and personal training here. Yeah, there's the Fitness at 5 building. So you got a gym in the basement of, not in the basement, in the first floor of this building. And this is the unit we're going to look at, Unit B. Alright, so let's go. Coming into the main front entrance of the building. Let me put the code in here. Alright, that lets me open the door. So here I am in the grand foyer. Mail slots and a very large staircase. Nice chandelier. So if we wanted to take the steps on up right now, we could. Or we could come through the first door I see into a bigger foyer, which is common area space. And there's an elevator that takes you up to the second level. Instead, I'm just going to go straight out to the back foyer where there is another gated entry. And this is where the overflow parking is. This is where you would park if you were going to go to a to that dance studio, or if you were going to go to the gym. And of course there's another set of stairs here that takes you up. So let's go. Alright, going up. Very clean, very nice building. Okay, so here's the view from the second floor foyer of the back parking lot of this building. Alright. Trying to hold this as still as I can so nobody gets dizzy. Okay, so here we are. This is where the elevator would bring you up normally if you were to come in and have an elevator. As you see, there's a hallway going to the left, which is where units C, D, E, and F are. So there's 4 flats to the left, and there's 4 flats to the right. And of course, we're going to see Unit B. And this is another clean common area space. So if you came in the front foyer, you would enter into this little door. We walked up the back foyer stairs, so we came in that door. Okay, so let's go to Unit B. First door on your left, Unit B. The cool thing is there's no key. Got a keyless entry. Let me plug that in real quick. Alright, we're in. If I turn to the right, I've got a pretty good size dining room. And of course these are hardwood floors. And they've got some stuff stored in here, so just kind of overlooked that. But a great size dining room with a storage closet, double door storage closet. And now these shelves are just slid in there. I would imagine they would come out. They look like just bookshelves somebody's placed in there. Alright, so once again, the dining room is to the right, directly when you enter the door. To the left, directly when you enter, is the kitchen. And looks very functional. This is granite. Nice smooth top stainless steel Frigidaire stove. Nice Frigidaire microwave. The stainless steel double door Frigidaire refrigerator. You've got a tile floor here leading into your laundry room. And there's a washing machine. I'm sorry, that's a dryer. And of course, a washing machine would go right there. Here's your air handler. It looks like they've just put up this tool hanging area around it just to kind of, I don't know, make better use of this space and hide that air handler. I guess the only time you'd have to break that down is when you change the filter or anything. But pretty nice cabinets, nice crown molding. Cabinets look good. Let's see here. Here's the sink. Boom, boom. And nice high ceilings. I'm guessing 6, 7, 8, at least 10-foot ceilings. Alright, so there's the kitchen. And dining room, once again. And here's your living room. Nice hardwood floors. And there's the double door to the terrace, which overlooks Millage Avenue. Got a ceiling fan. And to the left here is the secondary bathroom, which also serves as the main common area bathroom. Alright, you've got a nice, that is a granite sink, tile. Of course, it's got 2 doors into this bathroom, one for the common area and one for the second bedroom. And here's it's a tub shower, which looks pretty clean and nice. Of course, the ceilings in here are just as high as everywhere else. And here's your vanity for the secondary bathroom. Alright, so we'll go back to the living area and we will go into the secondary bedroom. So these bedrooms they're not big, but they're decent enough. You could fit, I guess they're the size, they're bigger than the secondary bedrooms at the overlook. How about that? And a really big closet in here. A huge closet, actually. Big walk-in closet. They've got stuff stacked to the ceiling in here, and I could still walk in. Great size closet. And so here is the secondary bedroom view out of the window. So you can see the Waffle House and right past that Golden Pantry shells to sign is that Marker 7 Coastal Grill. Okay. We'll go right now back into the living room. Alright, so here is the living area while I'm standing in front of the doors that lead out to the terrace. Looking back, that's the main entrance to this unit B. Alright, and so this is the entrance to the master suite. You've actually got a little foyer. You walk into the door here, and you've got a foyer that brings you into the master suite. There it is. Alright, so I'm going to keep moving backwards in the master suite and take you around. Of course, you've got your own master bathroom, closet, nice hardwood floors throughout the whole entire unit, and the ceilings are very consistent. And this room, you've got a 3-pane window here overlooking Millage Avenue. So here's your view from this window. Alright, so of course the master is bigger than the secondary bedroom. Here's one closet that's in the master, one of the 2 closets that's in the master, and it is a walk-in, pretty good size closet. I'm turning around inside this closet. It's got a bunch of shelves. Pretty good size here. Okay, and once again the hardwood floors consistently throughout the whole place, except the bathrooms, laundry room, and bathrooms and laundry room. Here is a second closet that is in the master bedroom, and it's walk-in as well. I can walk in here and turn around. Pretty good sized closets, really. Alright, and so here we are going into the master bathroom. So you've got the tile floor, You've got the granite double vanity in here. Alright. Pretty good size. That's how big this wall comes out there. Good size shower area. Looks like I don't know if they did some patchwork there or what, but I guess this was once a shower, but that's just patchwork from where I can't even tell what was there. Looks like they just need to paint over that. Okay, so they're using the tub as storage. The toilet, really nice shower, very nice turnaround shower, and then once again your double vanity. Okay, so now we're going to leave the master bedroom, go back to the living room, and I think this is where it all comes together. We'll go out on the terrace. Alright, this terrace is tiled floor. Of course, you can see the construction of the building here is brick. Alright, you've got this pretty good size fence. I'd say it's at least maybe 3.5 to 4 foot tall fence. And here is the entrance to the building where I started the video, standing there. And there's the 50-yard line view right here of 5 Points, Athens, Georgia. So I think that's the bread and butter. So I'm facing South Millage, watching all the cars come into 5 Points. And now I'm facing North Millage, watching all the cars either continue on Baxter or cross Lumpkin, heading towards campus. So in order to get to campus from here, you would just walk to where that Waffle House sign is and follow Lumpkin right down until you pass Specktown's track, and you'll be entering the campus from right there. Here's the houses across the street. Foley Field is not too far from here. It's about a block behind these houses. That's the baseball field. And here we are. Alright, I'm going to cut this off right now, and I will walk down and get a shot of the covered parking underneath the building. And that should give us a good idea of this place.